Before you scroll, before you do anything else, pause here. If the past few years changed you, if they broke something inside you that never fully healed, if you learned how to survive but not how to rest, this message is for you. God has not overlooked what you endured. He has not minimized your pain, and He has not forgotten what those years took from you. Stay here. Healing is closer than you think. There are years that come and go quietly, and then there are years that mark you, years that reshape how you trust, how you hope, how you protect your heart. You didn't come out the same, and that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you survived something real. God sees the difference in you, and He says softly, I know what those years did to you. Sometimes people expect you to move on because time passed, but time alone does not heal. What was deeply wounded, disappointment lingered. Loss stayed quiet. Fatigue settled in your bones. God is not asking you to pretend it didn't hurt. He says, you're not exaggerating your pain. You're acknowledging it, and that honesty matters to Him. There were moments you prayed, and nothing seemed to change. Moments you stayed strong but felt unseen. Moments you wondered if God was still close, but distance in feeling is not distance in presence. Scripture whispers this truth. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, not after healing. Not once you're okay, close, right there. God does not heal by pressure. He heals by presence. He does not say, hurry up and be whole. He says, come closer and rest. And God says gently, I will not force you past what still hurts. Healing with God is not abrupt. It is patient. It is safe. Somewhere along the way, you may have blamed yourself. If only I had trusted more. If only I had prayed better. If only I had been stronger. But hear this clearly. Your faith did not fail. Your heart endured more than it should have had to. God says, what broke was not your faith. What broke was your sense of safety, and that can be healed. This is important for you to hear. 2026 is not coming to repeat what broke you. God is not recycling pain. He is restoring what pain damaged. He is not rebuilding on old cracks. He is strengthening the foundation. And God says, this year carries healing, not harm. Let this scripture rest on you gently. I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. Not rushed, not partial, restore. Healing does not mean you forget. It means the memory no longer controls you. The fear no longer leads you. The ache no longer defines you. God is not erasing your story. He is redeeming it, and He whispers, what hurts you will not rule you. You may feel older than you planned to be when healing finally arrives, but God is not bound by timelines. Nothing arrived late in His eyes. And God says, healing has no expiration date. I sense God saying this to you personally. I saw what those years took from you, and I am committed to restoring you gently. Not all at once. Not overwhelming, gently. Take a breath. You don't need to analyze this. You don't need to respond. Just let it settle. Healing comes in layers. First safety, then trust, then joy. God does not skip steps. He says, I will not reopen wounds to prove I can heal them. He is careful with you, not the old version, not the wounded version, but a truer one, a softer one, a wiser one. God is not taking you backward. He is bringing you home to yourself. Let this whisper over you. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, binds carefully, patiently, lovingly. As we pause this first part, remember this: God is not overlooking what the past years broke. He is addressing it with intention. 22:6 is not about surviving. It is about healing. Stay here. Don't rush if this touched something tender inside you. This next part is not here to reopen pain. It is here to restore hope quietly. You don't need to be strong right now. You don't need to understand everything. Just listen. There are parts of you that you thought were gone forever. Your joy, your confidence, your expectation that good things could still happen. But God says gently, what you lost was not destroyed. It was resting, waiting for the right season. Some things only go quiet because the environment was too harsh to grow. God does not rebuild your life by pushing you. He rebuilds by removing fear first, before new joy comes. He restores safety before new hope comes. He restores trust. And God says, I will not rebuild you the same way you were broken. You learned how to survive, how to stay alert, how to protect yourself, how to expect disappointment before joy. That strength kept you alive. But now God says, you don't have to live in survival mode anymore. Healing is teaching your nervous system that it is safe to exhale. Let this scripture settle. Not shout, see, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? God doesn't say, try harder to believe. He says, let yourself notice. God doesn't start with circumstances. He starts with your heart. Because when your heart is steady, life doesn't shake you the same way. God whispers, I'm strengthening what supports you, not just what surrounds you. You stopped wanting certain things because wanting felt dangerous. It hurt too much when hope didn't happen. But God says, it is safe to desire again. Hope is not foolish. It is brave. You may feel behind in life, behind in progress, behind in joy, behind in peace. But God does not measure your life by comparison. He says, you are exactly where healing can reach you. Those years taught you discernment, depth, compassion. Nothing about them was wasted. Scripture whispers, all things work together for good. Not all things feel good, but God is faithful with what remains. I sense God saying this to you. You will not recognize yourself by pain anymore. You will recognize yourself by peace. That shift is coming quietly, surely. God is not returning you to who you were. He is bringing you into who you are. Becoming stronger, softer, more grounded, God says. I am not undoing your growth. I am honoring it. Right now, place your hand on your chest. Take a slow breath. Let your body know you are safe in this moment. You don't heal on a schedule. God is not disappointed by slow progress. He says, healing that lasts is never rushed. Not louder, not chaotic, but steady, peaceful. You will notice that you don't react the same way. You don't panic the same way. You don't doubt the same way. That's healing working quietly. Let this wrap around your heart. Those who trust in the Lord will renew their strength. Renew, not replace. Not force. Renew. As we pause here, remember, God is rebuilding what you thought was lost. Not loudly, not suddenly, but faithfully. Welcome back. Stay here a little longer. If you've come this far, it's because something inside you is ready for rest, not answers. You don't need to fix anything right now. You don't need to explain your feelings. Just allow this moment to hold you before joy can return, before hope can rise, before peace can stay. The heart must feel safe. God does not demand vulnerability from wounded places. He creates safety first. And God says, I will not ask you to open before I teach you how to feel protected. Your heart didn't close because you were cold. It closed because it was injured. It learned caution to survive disappointment. It learned distance to avoid pain. God is not offended by your guarded heart. He understands it, and He whispers, I know why you became careful. Safety with God does not mean nothing will ever hurt again. It means you are not alone when it does. Scripture says softly, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Not if you pass, when. Presence is the promise. God does not heal by shock. He heals by repetition. Small moments of peace, quiet reassurance, consistent presence. And God says, I am teaching your heart a new rhythm, one that doesn't flinch at every sound, one that doesn't expect loss at every turn. Peace may feel strange at first. You may question it. You may wait for something to go wrong. That does not mean peace is false. It means your heart is learning something new. God is patient with that. Let this scripture breathe over you. Perfect love casts out fear, not instantly, not forcefully, but faithfully. You may notice your reactions changing. You pause instead of panicking. You respond instead of reacting. You rest instead of rushing. This is not weakness, this is healing. God says, I am calming what learned to stay alert. You trusted once. You hoped once. And it hurt. God does not dismiss that pain. But He says, I am not the one who harmed you. Trusting God again will feel different, slower, deeper, safer. I sense God whispering to you. Your heart will learn how to rest in me again without fear of being disappointed. That is not wishful thinking. That is restoration. You may feel like you're being tested again, but hear this clearly. God is not testing your endurance. He is strengthening your peace, He says. I am not preparing you for loss. I am preparing you for rest. Right now, let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Slow your breathing. This moment is safe. God does not require performance. You don't need to look okay. You don't need to sound strong, God says. I see the progress you don't notice. Safety feels like sleeping without dread, hoping without panic. Loving without fear of loss. God is leading you there. Let this wrap gently around you. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you. Stayed, not strained, as we rest here. Remember, God is teaching your heart how to feel safe again. This is not a setback. This is not delay. This is healing at the deepest level. Before we continue, if this whisper is finding its way into your heart, you don't have to walk this journey alone. You are welcome here. If you feel led, you can subscribe, not for content, but for moments of quiet encouragement when your soul needs rest. And if you'd like, leave a simple in the comments, not as a declaration, but as a soft way of saying, I'm here, and I'm receiving now. Let's continue gently. Take a slow breath. You've carried a lot, and yet you're still here. That alone tells a story of grace. This final part is not about effort. It is about arrival. God is not leading you into a future that requires the same survival skills. The next season will not drain you. It will steady you. And God says, you will not need to be hardened to stay safe. Peace is not fragile when it comes from God. It is rooted, Scripture whispers, the peace of God, which surpasses understanding. That peace does not depend on circumstances. It stays. You learned not to expect much. It felt safer that way, but God says, I am renewing your expectation without reopening your wounds. Hope will return gently, without pressure, without fear. Quiet is not absence. Quiet is stability. God is replacing chaos with clarity, and He whispers, this calm is not temporary. Part of healing is trusting your own heart, your discernment, your boundaries, your voice. God says, I am restoring confidence without pride. Let this scripture rest on you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine upon you. This blessing is not rushed, it stays. You are not at the end. You are at the beginning of a gentler chapter. God says, what comes next will feel kinder. I sense God saying, you will not be known by what broke you. You will be known by how peacefully you healed. Pause. Here, let silence do what words cannot. You didn't just survive. You learned how to soften again. That is holy work. May your heart rest without fear. May your mind be clear without striving. May your days be gentle. May your nights be peaceful. And may 2026 bring healing to everything the past years broke. God is with you. God is for you. God is gentle with you. You are safe now. You are held. You are becoming whole.